Hi, it's Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. The address we're inspecting today is 12231 Northeast Russell Street, Portland, Oregon, 97230. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD color video inspection camera. This is one of the best cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some age sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 4-inch ABS plastic drain piping. Now we are doing a sewer scope from the plastic ABS clean out, probably about 6 feet from the home's foundation to where it makes the city lateral connection out there in the road. Pipe shows no previous signs of blockage, buildup, backup, and pretty good news. It seems like that at least everything that we've seen so far in this pipe has been nicely improved or updated into a modern plastic piping material. There was still some of the older drain piping under the house, and maybe even as it leaves the house for a few feet. But very nice that it looks like everything that we've seen up to about 20 feet has been nicely improved or updated in a modern plastic piping material. All of the joints and junctions in the pipe that we've seen so far appear to be glued watertight. We still have all of the same amount of water as when we started. That too is good news. We're going to lose the pitch a little bit here. So you can see up until this point everything was flying through the pipe. At about 33 feet we go a little bit level. It doesn't appear to be causing any problems. The water is more or less clear, clean, but you can see we changed from just everything flying through here to where we have a little bit of marginal pitch. Very, very minor. The camera head never goes underwater. And then it does look like it turns, improves, and as we transition to 30-34 picks right back on up. So very, very minor. As precaution, and I mean just strictly as precaution, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a sewer scope performed periodically, like every 3 years or so, to keep an eye on things, just so we don't, and what we'd be looking for next time we come out is that we don't see additional leveling. But at this point there is not a water belly. It just slows down a little bit here. So everything was flying through until this point, about 32 feet. You can see the things are still draining through here, but just a little bit slowly in this area. So a little bit of leveling. Camera head never goes underwater. And then we turn, we hit the transition, and then away we go again. Not too bad. This signifies the transition of a couple of things. So the green pipe is a transition between the private builder's material and the city branch piping, or the private homeowner's material and the city branch. And even though we enter into branch piping, technically all of this will be buyer-owner responsibility. And then also we transition pipe sizes. So we went from 4-inch piping into 5 or 6-inch piping. And it's all plastic piping. So again, really good news that at least everything that we've seen so far up until this point outside of the house is modern plastic drain piping. There's 80 feet.
Almost looks like caulking or something.
Yeah. Hard to say what in the world that is. We'll have to look at this one back at the office when we get back. Alright, well, we'll take another look at that. Whatever that is. So we got a spider web connected to it too. It looks like tape or caulking. Hard.
When I look around here, it looks like there's the edge of some caulking, and then it looks like weird.
Yeah, it looks like tape or caulking or something. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll look at that area again later. Whatever it is, it's not affecting the pipe.
At least it's on the top.
Yeah. We transitioned to a much larger pipe, almost looks like a lateral pipe. So let's see what happens as we go through here. But we may have just dropped into the lateral, but just like the end position of the lateral, or the starting position of the lateral. So we'll kind of buzz through here. But that may have been the end of the line there.
Can't imagine insects there. Let me see, maybe.
Oh no, here's the line. All right, so we'll say a little bit of marginal pitch out there in the roadway too, out there at the lateral connection. So this will be the end, right? I would say right about here will be the end, officially a buyer-owner responsibility. We started in 4-inch ABS plastic. We transitioned to 5 or 6 inch 30-34 plastic when we drop into the city sewer connection at around 116 feet. The overall condition of the pipe appears to be in working condition and passes inspection. Like I said, we're going to evaluate that one area further when we get back to the office, but it does look like it could be tape or caulking or some sort of sealant where the two sections of piping have come together and a little bit of that sealant hanging down or whatever. A little bit of marginal pitch here, so there are a couple areas. Really, in our pipe, there was a little bit of marginal pitch, so again, strictly as precaution, not a bad idea to just keep an eye on things. And then as we get out here at this connection, and you know, this would be like city maintained area, I'm guessing, a little bit of a marginal pitch too, so maybe passing the video and the report on to the city, see if they deem any necessary repairs in this area. Again, doesn't appear to be causing any problems, and our pipe from the house until we end responsibility looks very, very nice. Very good news that it's all been updated or improved. Plastic modern piping material. And again, so the recommendation is just keeping an eye on things periodically, and then maybe seeing what the city thinks about this area, if they want to make any repairs or if they even think that's necessary. But again, turning off the microphone, the water has been turned off. We're going to drain everything out, look at it one more time. We're going to look at the video again when we get home. But our pipe appears to be in working condition and passes inspection.